Hey, Scott, I've heard anecdotally that some of the big centers around New Jersey, where they were doing lots of vaccinations, that they don't need them anymore. They're closing them down, and you can obviously still get the jab at a lot of other places, but it's kind of slowing down to a little trickle. But are we above 50? Where are we going to, in your view, where are we really going to top out? And then what do we do? And how much of that, add that to the people that have already had COVID? And do we need to worry again, or are we at herd immunity at that point?
You know, we might get to 60% of the population, maybe a little bit better than that by the fall. I think it is going to slow down. We're picking up about maybe 2 million new people a week right now. It's probably going to slow as prevalence declines, as the perception of risk declines. People are going to say, well, I might as well wait till the fall to get vaccinated. So there'll be a bolus of people in the fall getting vaccinated on return to school, return to work. But as we get into the summer, I do think that rates of vaccination are going to decline. Right now, we're picking up a lot because we're vaccinating kids 12 to 15. We vaccinate about 1 million of them. We'll probably pick up some more there. We've been sort of flat since the announcement of CDC, where CDC said if you're vaccinated, you don't need to wear a mask. I do think flat is better than where we would have been. We're not up, but we're not down. So we're going to see vaccination rates decline. Right now, we're about at 50% of the American population. 60% of adults have at least one shot. I think, President Biden has said, well, he wants to get to 70% by July 4th. That's probably a stretch goal. They might just about make it, 70% of adults by July 4th. So, once we get there, we're getting closer to 60% of the public. I think as we get through July and August, we'll pick up a little bit more. And maybe as we get back into the fall, we'll be at around, 65% of the public has been vaccinated. Now, you have to layer on to that people who've been infected. And in prior infection, while it doesn't provide, in our estimation, as good protection against reinfection, it does provide protection against reinfection. So we are getting closer to some semblance of what we would say is herd immunity. I don't think it's going to be true herd immunity when they stop circulating, but it's enough immunity in the population that the rate of transfer is very slow.